Rundown brought to you by SeatGeek. Promo code Rundown. $10 off your first ticket order. SeatGeek.
Crushed it.
Nailed
it.
They got their value on that one.
No.
Boom.
I mean, I asked for a private plane. They said no last time. So they get a one-read shot.
You are full-blown bougie that you won't fly a regular plane anymore?
What are you talking about? I was just on. I'm going regular plane back. I was on regular plane. I flew fucking
that was
southwest to Columbus,
That was-
Ohio. I'm flying JetBlue to LA next week.
Okay, all right. I'm good. I'm happy to hear that. I don't think
you
can
flying
fly
JetBlue
private for the
Mint?
rest of your life.
I don't know. No, private though. There's just the.
When you fly the helicopter show, do you get it for free?
No, we do
what?
like
When you do private jets and
we
helicopters,
just
are you like tweeting and
pay
getting
for
it
it
for
with
free?
that.
No, we pay for that. With that.
Yeah.
But that.
No, like we were selling some, like if you see us doing swipe ups on the private jet, that's what's paying for the private jet.
To our defense, we die. I mean, it's a fucking shit ton of travel.
Yeah,
It makes travel a lot easier.
No, I got it.
And
we
it's
only
also
do
when there's
it-
like 8 of us all going to the same
actually makes
place, and
sense.
it's
We
usually
only
a
do
small
it on
place.
like the small.
Right, college
we probably lose
campuses.
like $5,000, $6,000 doing it that way, but years on our
But
way.
we gain that in clout
It's true.
when everyone's like, "Whoa, these guys are at the point where they're."
And
flying
I tried to
private.
get from SeatGeek. They said no, so they get the quick one because
Learn
the
your lesson.
You know why? The Bubbly Gang told them not to.
This was all a
the Bubbly
SeatGeek ad, so
Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is under attack.
Red news?
you get everyone under control.
Quiet on the set.
There we go.
Rudolph, yeah, Francis Beard thinks he runs this place. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is under attack.
Nose. You keep saying red news.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You didn't say that the first 3 times. Continue.
Red news.
You said Rudolph the Red News Reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, he's under attack because it's bad messaging of the kids because it's bullied and being different and blah, 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 blah,
Honestly, as soon as I saw that headline, though, that makes sense. I'm surprised it took this long. For me.
Yeah, right.
He
Right.
is, I mean, it is bullying.
He's a
It is
weirdo.
ostracizing.
Yeah.
It is all that shit.
He's a fucking weirdo.
He's
He's
got a
blinking
red nose. Yeah. Yep. No, that makes sense.
Like if
It
one of
might-
us had a blinking nose here, we would bully
Oh
him.
my God, absolutely. We make fun of his nose.
You do?
Doesn't even blink.
It's true.
Imagine if it lit up.
I did classic, put myself in a bear trap today. So I did a review with Slater, and I was, I had the Bayside singlet on, and I was like, when people want to be really mean to me, they say I look like Screech. He's like, oh no, you're better looking than Screech. Very nice in person. And then he put it on his Instagram. Hashtag Screech Doppelganger. Hashtag, really.
Hashtag this guy looks like Screech.
Fucked me bad with that. I was like, fuck, I wish I didn't even bring that up. Guy's got like over 1 million followers.
Oh,
He's
man.
fucking cunt.
Oh man.
You do kind of look like Screech.
What's that? I put myself in an ugly screen. I
really
wish I didn't
did.
bring it up. I was like, you mother. The Pac-12 commissioner, so this leaked. Pac-12 commissioner did a new 5-year deal recently. Well, it was old, I guess he announced it, but the video just leaked. Everyone thought he was going to announce a new deal to Pac-10 with DirecTV. So it's this huge meeting everyone comes to, and it's just like 10 minutes of him basically announcing his new 5-year deal, congratulating himself.
And I wanted to make sure you heard from me first. I'm thrilled to tell you that our Pac-12 CEO group and I have agreed to extend my term as commissioner through June 2022.
I don't know if you guys actually took the time to watch the video. I won't trust this guy as far as I can bowl him. He's like blinking weird. It's just a very strange, that's why the Pac-12 is the Pac-12.
Yeah, how about the fact that they haven't been like competitive in a long time?
Yeah, and it's because of this guy. You gotta get this guy. I guess they just signed for 5 years. Got to get rid of him.
I don't have the Pac-12 network, Dave. How's that
I know.
possible?
I
How
know.
is that possible?
I know.
I pay so much fucking money in my TV bill because I'm like, give me every channel. I never want to be in a spot where I can't watch a game that I have money on. Yet the Pac-12, I will pay Verizon
And by the way,
$300 a month for the Pac-12 network, and they still can't give it.
and
to
let
me.
me tell you something.
I would.
Let me.
Not anymore. No, the football season.
During football
No,
season.
basketball.
No,
Washington.
basketball I would, yeah. It's
how
late night.
do you like it? That's Barry Tompkins. He used to do the Washington late night games when they're very good. In
And
that
the weird
tiny
camera
gym.
angle.
Yeah. And by the way, let me tell you something about Pac-12 football. It's the best. It's on late. It's out of control.
Yep.
It's
Pac-12 after dark.
Yeah, that is like I would pay big money for that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
let us pay. Stephen A. Listen, we trash ESPN.
He is the
we
best.
say they stink at everything they do. They don't know how to build characters. They don't. They try to be us. They do. That guy Skipper, he had a coke problem. Hooray! But Stephen A. Smith.
NBA love the
greatest of all time.
That entrance, he's like the anomaly. Like if we had to compete versus 100 Stephen A's, we'd be in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's the greatest
I think we're
showman.
having trouble competing against one. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
The way he walked in there, and even
That's the second time he's
laugh.
done that this year because he's just been antagonizing Cowboys fans nonstop. He was there for the Titans Cowboys and the Titans won.
Yeah, this is his thing now.
It's
It's like, I mean, that's like a full-blown wrestling entry.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
like
Shawn
Holler
Michaels
at
shit
your boy.
getting hit
Yep.
with
Like,
fucking
yeah,
beer.
it
Yep,
was-
sweet. Yeah, imagine if he just kicked one of them in the chin.
great.
If Stephen A. Smith does a super kick, I'm gonna pass
Yeah,
out.
little sweet chin
Have you
music.
ever listened to his radio show?
I mean,
on
he's
ESPN
so
New York.
talented.
I mean, he just does. His energy level is that for like 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. He just clowns on everybody in that voice and
He's
that
a performance
anger.
artist. He's
Yeah,
a full-on performance artist.
Holla
He's
at your
fantastic.
boy. China. So 2 Chinese scientists went rogue and went out and created a couple babies genetically engineered.
Can't have that.
Wait,
Kinda-
hold on. Now that you say the story, is it a guy and a girl?
the babies?
No, the scientists. They just
I
fucked?
would, I would bet it.
The
No,
word was
I bet it's a
the
guy,
word
two guys.
twins was used in the story. Tommy.
Well, that makes
Looking
sense.
at
If
it.
you're making a genetic thing, it's probably all the same, like DNA.
A set of twins were born a few weeks ago after undergoing CRISPR gene editing technology to make them immune to HIV. Yeah, so.
Okay, wait a minute. So they didn't make babies. They changed their DNA for the better. So they're making super babies. What
Someone
they're doing.
still gave birth, right?
Yeah, it's not like they made a baby. It's that they made a baby that was going to be born anyway into a super baby. That's pretty cool. That you can just make people
Yeah,
immune
what's
to
the
AIDS.
difference?
They've
between
created
that
the
and
world's first genetically engineered human baby.
I think it's genetically altered. I think is really what it
Well,
is.
everyone's genetically altered, right? If you give someone a vaccine that's genetically altered.
Yeah, but I think in the very beginning,
Oh,
you
you're
could
a
be like,
vaccine truther now?
What?
Are you a vaccine truther?
What do you mean?
let's not go
Are
down
you
the
just saying-
anti-vax.
They were
Yeah.
okay. So the
Well, he said they
twins,
gave them like a thing.
The
That
twins-
twins not
I
get
think
HIV.
we're
What's the
getting-
they were the
difference between
result
not
of
getting
in
the flu?
vitro fertilization.
Right, but that's
A
normal.
few weeks old, they appeared to be healthy. When they were a single cell, genetic surgery using a popular tool, CRISPR, removed the doorway through which HIV enters to
Yeah.
infect.
So they just shut off HIV?
Yeah. I think we're going to get to
Awesome.
the point, though, where you're going to be able to be like, pick a boy, pick a girl, short, tall, blonde, brunette. I think you're going to be able to do that
Yeah,
one
it
day.
sounds
And then
like
you can
the
basically.
Nazis.
Right.
Then
and
the
you're in
race is
trouble.
on because
That's not
everybody's
good.
just picking
That's
the best
not good.
babies. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
like the
not
babies, baby.
Well, and they all
baby.
just
Yeah, but
become,
then
and
it's
then
going to
they,
be like, everybody's blonde, blue. Well,
Yeah,
well,
and they
don't
all
get very
fuck
racist.
each
Right,
other
but it's
and
like
Then it'll
you could-
move. Blonde.
no,
blue
but then
will
it
be
becomes
yeah,
like the
right.
royal families in Europe where they
All
all
inbreeding.
just fuck each other. Like, yeah, this cousin fucks this cousin, and then boom, hemophilia. You know, they bump into something and they die because they had internal bleeding.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Oh yeah, that's
Hemophilia?
exactly how it
You
works,
drop a
Dave.
hemophilia in there?
Dave, that is exactly
So you're saying
how
that
it
the
works.
royals
Do
are
we
fragile
have-
because of inbreeding? Is that the thing?
Hemophilia is the craziest like disease. It's literally you just bump into something and your body just
Who
starts
had
bleeding
that?
within.
Who had that?
All the royals because they fuck each other.
Is this true?
Yeah, it's like it's
royals
it's
all
the
have
same.
hemophilia?
Dave, it's the same as like bulldogs
check
can't
on that?
breathe out of
Check
their
this
noses.
up,
Check
please.
on that.
I typed in hemophilia royal, and it all royal family
Yeah.
all popped up.
Yeah.
Queen Victoria
I
and many
thought
of
the
her
royal, That guy
descendants.
was in like the military with the hair.
Harry, yeah.
Harry. How's
Yeah.
he in the military? He's got hemophilia.
Well, he might not have it, but his kid probably will. Well, no, he didn't. No, they married outside.
Yeah, Harry's
They've been
one of the
married
normal
outside.
ones. You gotta go back. It's probably like the old people.
They
generation
used to
they probably
marry.
have.
They used to just
You know
fuck
how
each
bad I
other's
am at
cousins.
blood? I'm getting legit queasy right now.
Yeah, it's just
Make-
like
let's make Dave pass
Like,
out.
no, I don't want to.
it's just
but-
like a deep
Yeah,
bruise,
no,
and then you
blood
die.
Makes me queasy.
It's like
I feel like
bulldogs.
I'm giving blood,
Bulldogs.
and then I start getting like queasy. What bulldogs?
I saw a thing about
Well, what he's
bulldogs.
saying
Like
when, you
bulldogs
know,
are gonna. Bulldogs won't exist in like 100 years.
Bulldogs, they can't breathe and they have all the
Because
health
they keep
problems with the
breeding them,
bone-legged 'cause they're
and they just get
inbred.
worse and worse,
Right.
and they just
That's what
can't
the
breathe.
royals are doing to
That's
themselves.
exactly what
Yeah.
the royals are doing.
Don't puke.
So don't. So the lesson here is
no hemophilia.
don't fuck your cousin
All right, I can live
if
with
you're in
that.
the royal
or
family.
make babies if you're in China. I don't know.
I'm in a fight with Michigan. I don't know where you guys land on this one. So I said they owed me an apology. I did a rant on it.
And
The
then-
5-point favorites, which is a joke. They lost by 100. It's embarrassing. They should have apologized to all the alumni.
Oh yeah, you were saying that they should apologize to like their friends and family and everything.
Yeah, they embarrassed me on a national scale. They owe me an apology.
You or just every Michigan fan?
Every Michigan.
No, you said every alumni.
Yeah,
Do you
we
think
were
they owe you
embarrassed.
one?
They got an ex-player, I guess, who is now on the Seahawks practice squad, Chase
Well, I mean,
Winovich. They're mad.
That's an indictment on you.
It's an indictment on the program.
Yeah.
You're just abandoning this program. You're jumping ship so bad.
It's so funny, Kevin, because I mean, remember when it was like Michigan matters, The first time he had this sobering, like, oh, maybe we don't matter. He's like, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm not
The
out.
going got tough, and Dave got on a private jet and
fucking
bounced
yoked.
out of there.
Who's the first time going's got tough? We haven't won for 20 years.
Yeah, but you
What,
still
you didn't
had
know-
this
you didn't like it,
illusion,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What?
You're
Yeah,
just
that's
like, oh,
so.
well,
That's
because-
why I've stuck with it and I've been
and
beaten into submission.
you-
Whose side are you on in this argument?
Wait,
Dead
hold
serious.
on. You also had the golden ticket. Like, the Jim Harbaugh hope train has been sold to Michigan fans for the last decade. Like, oh, he'll come home.
I don't wanna fire
He'll come
Harbaugh,
home.
by the way.
No, I'm not saying, but he'll come home, and now you're 4 years into it, and yeah, you've won some games, but like you've said, if you're Michigan and Michigan matters, beating Maryland and Minnesota
Nobody cares.
and Wisconsin, that's not Michigan.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
gotta beat Ohio State.
I agree with you. That's why.
What was the
What did
exact
the
quote?
one guy say? Winovich. or whatever?
Winovich is like
he
a
was like, I'm
silly
not gonna
friend.
apologize
Yeah,
for anybody.
no,
He was playing around.
He was playing around. This other guy, Khalid, whatever, is
like,
not.
these fans do
He's-
nothing for
Yeah,
you,
he's like the
and they
fans
jump
do
ship.
nothing for the program. The alumni do nothing. You turn your back. You guys suck. Fuck you, basically.
Yeah, I'm on that guy's side.
Really?
I'm on your side, Dave.
If you give me an argument that you are on, I am on the opposite
All
side
right,
of it.
but you're not because you're like the Mets. Like you're a Mets fan. So if a Mets player is like
Mets,
fuck the-
Jets.
Yeah,
all
I,
you
I see
stink,
what you're saying.
man.
Yes. I mean,
Like, that's what we do.
If you have a valid reason to be like, fuck this franchise or program, and then they come at, yes, I'm on your side. You're
like
right.
your fans are allowed to
If you
like
jump
you do
ship
it to
when-
Wisconsin.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, but
you
you have to be justified, and you are. But
No, he's
but the
right.
fans who jump ship before things are really bleak, that
The
guy
thing
is
that
right.
pissed me off with Michigan, just to reiterate, was there was a bunch of tweets and stuff like, "Hey, we're 10-2, we had a good run. What? It's still a great season."
right.
And that's like, what are we doing?
after, and what makes it even worse, and why I'm on your side, Dave, is after they did the whole revenge tour.
Yeah.
We're doing the revenge tour. We're beating all our rivals. You lost to Notre Dame. You lost to Ohio State. You beat a shitty Michigan State team, and you kicked the shit out of a mediocre Penn State team. That's not a revenge tour.
And I think most fans, I know I'm one of them, are generally, if a player or somebody, I get college pros, where is like seemingly as obsessed, like, Jesus, that was fucking embarrassing. Like, generally, you like that guy. It's like, okay, it's like this guy
He
feels.
feels it as much as I do.
Yeah, but
I
when
also
you
think
just
you
blow it
yeah,
off.
I also think what you're doing is totally fine because my kind of rule of thumb with at least college athletics is try not to go after the kids. And I know that I'm sounding like Rico Bosco, but they're not getting paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're college. You know, they're
But
college
at
athletes.
programs like
a lot
Michigan,
of, yeah,
they're
no,
sort
but
of
a lot of them, you know, might not get there. So. But if you make fun of, or if you blast the program, not the individual kids,
Yeah,
I
and
think
I
it's,
said
I think
Michigan
it's okay.
owes
Yeah.
me an apology.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't like this.
You're
guy
not like
that.
Shea Patterson let me down.
I did say,
No, he did.
and
I
I
mean,
don't
he
think
might
Shea
have. He might have.
Patterson.
Yeah, he
No,
might have.
Shea Patterson actually they scored 30 points. I said I hate his tweet after, like, "Hey, we're 10-0, great season." Like, don't say that. That does not fly with me. So
That's just where Michigan is now.
What did you say? You said this is awkward or all that
sad.
shit. But
I
like,
said
where
that
you
to-
at now?
Well, one of the guys is like, we don't fucking need the Seahawks guy.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Like, you do have to apologize. You've let me down for 2 decades. And a real Michigan man takes accountability and responsibility and doesn't run from it. So I'm being the Michigan man and you're being a coward.
Tell him
what I
to take that
said.
shit to Ohio.
Yeah, go take that. Maybe that's why you're a practice squad player. Because that type of attitude.
You need Harbaugh to be like, if I don't beat Ohio next year,
And by the way,
I'm never
what
coaching
has
again.
happened to Harbaugh?
Yeah.
I remember Harbaugh at Stanford, like, always going after Pete Carroll, and like, well, he's just a mouse.
He's a timid little mouse.
He's a mouse of a man.
He's just
right?
You know
drinking
what
milk
happened.
and he's
He got emasculated
No,
by.
you know what happened. You've said it, Dave. When Harbaugh thinks he's got the upper
Yeah,
hand,
he's relentless.
he'll fucking step on your throat and
He didn't
choke
even
you
say
out.
anything.
When
He
he,
didn't say
does,
he
when
hasn't
he
said a
knows
word
that
about Ohio State.
he doesn't have the dudes.
Yeah.
He knows he doesn't have the dudes.
I know, it's true.
I don't hate that because like, until you have the horses, you,
Right.
you shouldn't.
Right.
Well, then you should tell you guys to take off the
Revenge tour,
Like we were
yeah.
sitting
Definitely, yeah.
in the airport coming home from Columbus, and some local Tommy Dunk, fucking Roky Doke local reporters like.
Tommy Dunk, Roky Doke.
What's Roky Doke?
Yeah, some like hillbilly reporter was just like, Michigan's walking around with these revenge tour shirts on before the game. Like, who do they think they are? This is Ohio State, and we don't hear you talking now. It's like, this guy's right.
Yeah.
It's like, he's
Yeah.
right. You embarrassed me.
You mean the guy on the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that. Yeah,
Big
he
time
was.
Roky
He was
Doke.
Roky
He
Doke.
was, and he
Tommy Dunk,
was.
Roky Doke. He
He
hated
was so like disgusted with Michigan.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, they think they can come in. They haven't won here since 2000. Who do they think they are?
Yeah.
It was like the Pete Weber.
Yeah, he's
Who
like,
do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, wearing those shirts.
Yeah.
He's right. It's like, you don't wear those shirts, you better fucking win.
Yes.
Because you put my ass on the line. You're writing checks that Dave Portnoy's ass has to cash.
No, and you are not able to cash
No,
those
I got
checks.
Fat Ev just fucking laughing with those
Oh.
fucking cheeks that look like I got 3,000 walnuts in them at all times.
His cheeks are way wider than the rest of his head. It's unbelievable.
He's just going like this. Oh, heart. Let's go. He
All
just, I mean, he owns
Yeah.
you. He owns you as well.
Yeah. What?
Got a Deadspin article just dropped on Jerry Thornton. Barstool's another one. Barstool
Jerry
Sports
great.
quietly erases blog from May that called for Reuben Foster's accuser to be charged. A pretty funny picture of Jerry attached.
Yeah, so,
Quietly
I mean, Jerry,
racist?
every blog, every hit piece against us, I would use Jerry's mugshot, first of all. It's just a ringing endorsement of us being like bad people, I feel like. He looks like Burns, creepy, whatever. I love Jerry, but I'd use that photo.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You just giving them the playbook?
Yeah.
Second, so what happened with the Deadspin? And we found out because Samir Khalad, or whatever his name is, wrote email to Erica being like, hey, I thought you didn't delete stuff. It's not integrity. You deleted a Reuben Foster article from like 6 months ago. They emailed, I think maybe talked to Keith, talked to Erica. It got sent to me like, did we delete this? I had no idea what they were talking
Archived.
about. It was archived. So Jerry like
He kept on saying that. I was like, what is archive?
Jerry, like 6 months ago, when the Reuben Foster, he wrote, I think, 3 articles. The first one, when the charges came out, crucified Reuben Foster, being like, this is the worst, kick him out of the league, hope he gets 11 years in jail. Then the girlfriend went into court under oath and said, I lied about it, and I was trying to extort him, and had a past history of doing the same thing to an ex. So it looked like she was lying. He said she should be prosecuted for lying. Again, I think that's fair game in light of the circumstances. The new charges came out. Clearly, there's way more going on. He deleted the one that he said she should be prosecuted. His rationale, he didn't tell anybody he was doing it. His rationale, which I believe is somebody like Deadspin's going to use that against us, saying that she should be prosecuted. Well, Deadspin, who lives and breathes to give us trouble, somehow knew he deleted it. So
Yeah,
they-
that's the part that's like, is this?
So they're like, why'd you delete this? I thought you didn't delete anything. I'm like, Jerry, you delete? He's like, yeah, because I didn't want it to be used against us because I know everything gets used against us and spun.
The only thing they're writing is that we deleted something?
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
I thought Jerry was going
It
to have
says at the
said
end, it
something
goes,
bad.
for the-
and
No, Jerry didn't say
it's just that
anything.
we deleted something.
Yeah, well, at the end it goes, for the record, Jerry, a reader emailed it to us because they thought it was bad that you were trying to cover your ass. Clearly something about it didn't sit well.
That's a
with
lie.
you
There's
either.
no way
There's
to know
no way.
Jerry Thornton deleted a
Yeah,
6-month
there's
old
no way.
blog.
There's no way.
Like, I didn't even know it was written
Yeah.
or deleted.
So that means
He's just he is like cataloging everything. with it.
that means they probably
may be-
were like, there's this touchy subject, Reuben Foster.
Let's
We're
go
gonna
see
keep
what-
There's a
tabs
file
on it.
on
We'll
his
see what
desk-
Barstool said
on
about
his
it. Wait a minute,
desktop.
that used to be there, now it's
Yeah,
deleted.
well, you can the Google, because when you delete it, you may still, may have been cached, so you could
click it,
So,
but then it takes
so
you nowhere.
what they do is, hey, Reuben Foster is a sensitive issue. Let's try to see if Barstool said stuff that we can get clicks on. That comes up, they click to read it, disappears,
404, yeah.
and then it's like.
And he has, there's no doubt in my mind, Samir on his desktop has a Reuben Foster Barstool like
Totally.
file, and every controversial thing he's like
Totally.
a new file,
Yep.
a new file.
So,
a
but
new file.
other than just trying to like take a shot at our pride, like you said, you don't delete things, but you deleted this. That's all they have.
That, I think, is the
I mean,
gist
if
of
that,
what
that
they
is
said.
the bar for Deadspin hit pieces, it
Yeah,
is
it's
a
good.
sad,
And by the way,
sad
to
fucking day, man.
Jerry, and it's what I said to him, because I actually I don't think we should delete stuff, but I get why he did it. He was like trying to be protective. But if he didn't delete it, they're gonna use, he says, you be prosecuted out of context.
Right,
So
right.
Jerry's fucked either way. We're not fucked.
But Deadspin's terms, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Deadspin
fucked.
was, if he kept it, they're going to use it and spin it. He didn't keep it, they're going to spin it. The bottom line is there were brand new facts about the case. Jerry didn't really say anything wrong at any point.
Yeah, he quoted like some stuff from his original article and then goes,
I was gonna say the better way to do it is like link back. And
Yeah,
be like,
because
I
that's
said
the
this,
kind
but
of-
now we know that. But
that's
I
the
mean,
kind of chest puffing to be expected from a numpty who's dying to play cop. If Thornton filed this take to any place that wasn't Barstool, his editor would do the merciful thing and put him out to the pasture.
I don't
when are they
understand
gonna
what
realize too?
You better
that we're,
fucking
like,
watch it.
we
Smith.
aren't like the USA
journalists
Today.
and shit. Yeah.
that is. And by the way, The worst part about it is Deadspin using this case just to like generate sensational
That's why
headlines.
I thought he was about to say something that was controversial about like
Jerry
domestic
really
violence.
said no. He really
He's
said
just
nothing.
talking about
He went
deleting-
back and forth.
Who deletes blogs and who's tougher on the internet? Like,
At
fuck
first
you.
it was prosecute the fuck out of him when it looked guilty. Then when it looked, and when you read it, it does sound like it's pretty clear, especially when like she did the same exact thing to an ex with no like prior history. It's like, oh, so she's lying. He just like, and by the way, if you know someone's lying, whatever, you can say what Jerry said. More cases, case changes. Deadspin sucks. Jerry was fired up though. He was giving. He's talking. I've been 17 years in the court.